The plains. Here's a look at the radar as well as plotting of the 32-degree temperature line. Is that blue line there, and basically anywhere to the north and west of that, that's where the temperature is either 32 degrees or below. Out ahead of it, that's where it is actually a little bit warmer than that. But you can see it showing up. We've got our winter weather advisories that are in place here, flashing in the purple, including Casper there in Wyoming, and even stretching into western Nebraska as well as there into Colorado here for us. That'll be lasting through at least our afternoon, that advisory in place. So heads up for some snow, and accumulating snow out there will certainly be possible. We've got it being reported in Scottsbluff, light snow there for you. Same down around the Sydney area, while Casper, just cloudy skies are there at this time. Getting a little bit farther to the south and east, we haven't seen any stations actually reporting snow at this point, but that could certainly change here as we moisten things up in the atmosphere just a bit. So heads up here, western parts of Kansas and into Nebraska, that threat for some of that snow. We also have some snow in and around the Great Lakes. Yeah, that colder air coming over, that's still relatively warmer lake water. You can see water temperatures in the 50s here as you head up towards Lake Superior. So as that colder air drives in over it, we pick up that moisture and we really dump it down downstream, and that's why we have some of that snow coming down right now. How much snow do we anticipate to deal with? Well, through Monday morning, we're not talking huge amounts by any stretch, maybe in that inch to 2 to 3 inch category here for us as we work our way through parts of Wyoming, Nebraska into Colorado. So again, it's not huge snows, but snow nonetheless. That colder air driving on in from the north and pushing its way up into some of those mountainous terrains, plus the disturbance coming on in to add a little extra umph and lift to get these snow showers going. So that's what we find here for our Saturday. And then you head a little farther to the south where temperatures are a little more marginal. We mix in a little rain with that snow. All right, let's head it to Kelly, who's got a little bit more with the tropics.
That's right. It's time now for your tropical update. We want to turn it over to our hurricane specialist, Dr. Greg Postel. And Greg, you know, even though we're past the peak of hurricane season in the Atlantic, we're not done with the season until the end of November.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, it goes for another, at least 6 weeks or so technically. But there are parts of the Atlantic that are becoming less and less active. And let's go to one of those right now in the central and tropical Atlantic and in the Far East as well. Just for reference, here's the coast of Africa. Not a lot of action going on right here. We have some scattered thunderstorms. This is along a little trough of low pressure that is here dashed in, let's see, what color is that? Pink. There we go. How about that? And this activity is not likely to develop in large part because we're now starting to see, as we move through fall, some dips in the jet stream that come in and bring some strong winds aloft into this region, as well as some dry air. So generally in this part of the world, conditions right now are not favorable and likely to sort of generally get less and less favorable as we move through time. It is also right now unfavorable farther to the west, although this is where we need to start focusing our attention if there is going to be development. It's not likely to happen certainly in the next couple of days. We have an upper level low right here with a little cold pool aloft, but another dip in the jet stream has brought some strong winds to these far southern latitudes. So development not likely in this region, even though there are some scattered thunderstorms here and there across the region. There's a trough of low pressure right here across the Gulf of Mexico, but again, dry air is nearby, and that is all part and parcel of this whole movement of the jet stream to southern areas. And this jet stream right here that is right now dipped all the way down to the Gulf of Mexico and brought the cold air through much of Texas. We think there's a pattern shift underway that will likely start later on this week, and then by next weekend, here we go. We're going to start to see a much warmer air mass, we think, develop across the south central and southeastern part of the country. That will be associated with an upper level ridge developing across the southeast. And oftentimes when we see this pattern this time of year, that leads to more favorable conditions in the eastern Pacific and the western Caribbean and even parts of the southern Gulf of Mexico. So while parts of the Atlantic, the window of opportunity is indeed closing, we really need to start focusing our attention in this part of the world much closer to home for the opportunity of tropical development. And I think that may happen in the next 1 to 2 weeks. Back to you guys in the studio.
All right. Thanks so much for the update, Dr. Postel.
All right. Still much